Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Sonny here, and today we're going to take a look at some optimized builds. Here with the Edania Part 2 coming out, you really want to squeeze all that AP because the AP caps are crazy high. So this here is of course general usage, but it is very much focused on optimizing for the new Edania Part 2 in-game. So what are the stuff you can do, all that? First, let's take a look. Of course, you want as much AP in the gear. That's a no-brainer. We're not going to even bother with that. First off, make sure you get the red buff. The red buff is going to add 1 sheet AP. And once you are over the 400 AP, that 1 sheet AP will give you 16 bonus monster AP. And every 2 AP also gives you 2 more AP. So effectively, that 1 AP on average is going to be 18 bonus AP. That is a lot. Next is going to be your lightstones. This is very important. Your lightstone combo you want to use for this is going to be the wild Edania with the twisted. Get those empowered. It is by far the best. AP below AP caps is just the most valuable stat. I cannot stress this enough. That is the one you want to go. If you cannot get this because maybe they're sold out, all out attack, empowered or watch your back is okay too. Vicious Shadow, it's only really good over AP caps. It has so little AP on it, so I would not recommend it. Hopefully you can still grind with that minus DR from those, but we'll take a look at some crystal stuff as well to make that hopefully easier. If there's no other options, then yeah, I guess Vicious Shadow can work. But you want to squeeze out all the AP. Right, next, let's take a look at the crystals. So for crystals, this here is going to be your cookie cutter build. This is pretty much the best standard setup. There is some cheese you can do, and I will show that to you as well. Don't worry, we're gonna squeeze every single point of AP out of this stuff. You could use Machas here, and it gives you 1 more AP, but I don't think 1 AP for 10 DR is worth doing. Also, we know that there's going to be resistance for the new spots. I believe the first one is knocked down, second one is knocked back, and then all the ones is stun stiffness. But yeah, you're going to need resist builds. So you could also use on some fights maybe darkness, but I think corrupted is the way to go. So again, you could go Maki here for +1 AP. +1 AP, but yeah, it gives you minus 10 DR that way. And if you're using something like all out attack, you pretty much want that. So yeah, I would go for this one. Now, there are some other stuff you can do as well, but let's take a look at the buffs first. For the buffs, you always want to use Simple Cron Meal, and you want to use the Edania Harmonies, and you do want to use Perfume of Envy or Courage. Obviously, Envy is the best, 5 more AP, use it, it's worth it, but you're not looking to use the Deep Seas on while you're under the AP caps. Of course, you want Villa, you want the Church buff, and you want AP House buff. And you want some more stuff, that's some special tech. But let's take a look at the House buff, right? So the House buff gives you some options. There is an event buff once in a while that gives you 20 AP, and now is the time to use these. Yeah, perfect time to start using those. I've been saving them myself, so that's going to give you 5 more AP. Now, if you don't have these, there's another little stuff you can do. Again, to min-max here, you can use the Kudum Lamp or the Nuvert Statue. That gives you 5% resistance. And what that does is you can skip a crystal, right? So let's put a 5 AP crystal in here. That's going to give you 1 more AP, right? And as you can see, I have 95, that's without my Vel's Heart. So I'm going to activate Vel's Heart for 2%, that's 97. And these ones give me 5% resistance. And that means even without a Millennium Ginseng, which is 2% resist, you'll still be able to cap out with your Alchemy Stone. That will still get you to the 100%. So this is a way, if you have these anyway, they don't work in PvP. So might as well use them here, squeeze out that 1 extra AP, it all adds up. Okay, and that's also going to give you the exact same AP as if you were using Machas, but you'll have that 10 more DR. And also a quick honorable mention, be in a guild. If you join a guild, there is going to be a passive buff for 5 AP, accuracy and stuff like that. And later on, when the guilds get max karma or fame at 900,000, there's another plus 8 AP, and of course level will come too as well, so get your levels. That can give you, I think, plus 15 AP in total. But get this as well. Also, when you're in a guild, you do get access to the Node War buffs if you are in a warring guild, and these can go from 5 monster AP all the way up to 25 monster AP for the T3 uncapped PvP. So we do T1s and T2s in my guild, so we get 5 or 10 AP here and there as well, but it all adds up. Highly recommend, and it's a lot of fun. Now let's get to some of the special stuff, and I have guide for this as well. You should do it. I highly recommend it. First is the AP enhancers. There are 3 different AP enhancers to give you 3 AP, right? And they stack with everything. There is magic, melee, and ranged, and you do it here at Olston. You talk to him, and you get it done. Also, oh wait, I forgot. Horse buff as well. You want to get that 5 AP horse buff, right? That's why I'm standing next to the horse. So the AP enhancers, I'm going to be spending most of the day today just running Amnesty. Follow my guide. It's super easy, super simple, and have a couple hundreds of these for the grind. And now the more fun part. I have a guide on Land of Morning Light workshops as well, and these buffs stack. So you can pop these, and they stack. So I'm going to pop this one right here, the 3 AP, and as you can see, the other ones don't go on cooldown. So that means you can mix and match between the drop rate and the EXP one, which means if you pop 2 of the red ones, it's plus 10 AP. If you pop 2 of the yellow ones, it's plus 6. Like across, it's 8. And you might be like, well, I don't have any of these. Well, you should have started earlier, damn it. But you're going to run out. Okay, it just so happens that you can also make these. Of course, you need to have them running, and I covered this in my video as well. With these seals you get every time you complete a gathering with your workers at the temple, you get these seals as well. And if I remember correctly, 30,000 of these seals you can turn in for any of the yellow buffs. So that means I should have around almost like 15, something like that. So I should be able to get like 8 of each, which would be 24 hours worth of grinding with plus 6 AP. So yeah, you can stack them up this way. Of course, put in pre-orders as well. It helps, and it's really good. Yeah, I do think that is it. If you guys think I left something out, forgot some way of squeezing out a bit more AP in your builds, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you all in the next one.